Alright, welcome to the stream. Here we are again. We're going to play some Monifactory. Minecraft Monifactory. Let's get into the game. Here we go. Off to the races. Here we are back in our Monifactory world. If you've not been here before, this is my base. What is Monifactory? It's a modern version of Omnifactory. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So pretty simple base. Got some sleeping area down here. This is actually part of a underground subway, because in this version, if we go into daytime, there are lost cities. So they're up there. Didn't actually realize, but these buildings take a chunk each. That's pretty smart. Or 4 chunks. Nice. Let's get the sounds of the game going as well. The subways from the cities to other cities, or just around the map. So that's what I built down into here. Got some copper furnaces and a silver one actually, without any fuel in it. Okay, these have all run out of fuel. That's task 1. Today I am thinking of moving the sugarcane farm to a better place, and also power generation, and actually hooking power up to some machines that can actually use it. So that is the plan for today. Planning on streaming for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll have to see. See if I still have a voice left. But it reminds me I need to get some water. So I will be right back once I fill these furnaces. Okay, bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Let's get back into the game. Nice. Everything's looking just great. Alright. Yeah, so if we look at the quest book, I haven't opened it yet. Takes a few seconds to think about it. Here we go. We got to the steam dynamo and we've made our snad farm, sugarcane farm. And now we want to get low voltage power. Last time I did make some electronic circuits. They're over here. There we have them. And we have plenty of resources for more. We do need some more copper. Oh, lots of good stuff in there. Ingots over here. There we go. And we do have some energy transfer systems in the way of laser IO. So that's pretty good. Let's also put those in our card holder. I have a backpack. That's what you saw just then. There it is, looking great. A little server backup, always a good idea. Nice. So I'm not quite sure if I want to work inside or outside. I want to have an outside base in the end, but Like, not in the end dimension, but in the end. In the future. That will have to wait because I just don't have the resources. This is pretty much vanilla Monifactory. I haven't added that many mods. I have added vein miner, and that was exactly the use for it that I used just then. It was to cut trees down. I'm sure there's more legitimate ways of doing it, but as it's a single player game, I can do pretty much what I like. Of course, there's one piece of wood left. It's the curse of growing trees. There we go, with fast leaf decay as well. Nice. Gets us a whole bunch of rubber. We need a lot of rubber. So having a rubber farm out here is pretty awesome. Now you've probably seen others play this mod pack and see it they're a lot quicker than me. Well, I'm just chilling out, just having a good time. Nice. Yes. Let's just put all this stuff away, because we'll need it for the future, but not right now, as we will be either digging out, mining a new area in this place, or outside. I think it's best to keep the machines near the central crafting hub, so I can just run over to them, craft something, and then run back again. So I think they'll probably be in the wall here. Might have to move the coke oven. Might have to get the creosote out of it. Do we have tanks? What's our best choice of tank right now? Probably the super tank. That takes low voltage. Skystone tank. Need skystone and quartz glass for that. Not the best idea. Maybe just a fluid tank. Takes glass and iron, and it can hold. Does it say how much it can hold? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's do that. That's the next step. Just clear that out. Keep it nice and neat. Pretty sure we don't have any bars. Pretty sure there are bars over in the abandoned city. But we'll just make some. I thought you could make bars like that. Of course, it sticks. 5, 6. Let's see the file. In the corner, yes. It can't be easy, can it? It is Greg Tech. It's not quite Greg Tech New Horizons, but. And then hammer again, I think. Oh no, we got them already. Whoops. And then we have iron around the outside and the glass in the middle. There we go, fluid tank. Let's see if we can hook this up here. It takes 16. Oh, we want to stop this from burning. Okay. So I need another one of these tanks. That's okay because we actually have 4 more bars. There we go. There, we won't waste much. Yay for vein mine. I probably won't use vein mine too much, but you know, can get carried away. Like so. You can actually use creosote oil for fuel. We'll just put it up there, and if we need it, we know where it is. I'll probably forget that it's up there and run around looking for it. You can always remind me on chat. Alright, let's see. So I'm thinking that the machines will be sitting in this space here. And maybe we can create some stairs to sit in front of them. Either these kind of stairs or... no, we don't don't have any brick stairs. I think brick stairs will be best. Oh wait, maybe we won't have stairs at all because we want to have an output barrel on the bottom. I'll just mine out an area here anyway. With this vein mine mod, you can also have shapeless. You can do 3x3s, so it makes mining a little better. But I kind of consider this a little bit cheating, as these pickaxes aren't actually designed to do that. It'd be fine if a mod had designed it to do it, but I don't know. Again, it's a single player game, so I can make the rules. Something like that. But we also need power generation. But that might be down at the bottom, and then a big long line of machines along the front here. Let's see, we'll have another pillar here, and then we can take this pillar out. Then we'll have a row of 5 machines, a gap, a row of 5 machines, and then a gap. Sitting up on this level. This is probably where the barrels are going, but just now I can represent with bricks here. Barrels on the top, barrels on the bottom. There we go. Nice. That's not too far away from going over here, doing something, going back, and I've got storage right close by. Nice. Alright. And then power's going to be down here somewhere, I think. Just have to work out where it might be. I might make a room behind here. Back here somewhere. I don't want to squirrel it away as well. I want it to be somewhere I can easily get to. So I'm thinking if we go past all the storage this way, and then lights there, and then at the other end, we'll go in here. And this can be our power room as such. There's not really a good tunnel. Just 3x3. I can do it like this. Then hopefully that's in line. That's not in line, but that's okay. We can fix that. Might have some just regular stone just to fill that in. Nope. No regular stone. Okay, then it's just going to be brick. There we go. Nice. Awesome. So this can be a power room, I think, back here. So this might be where the sugar cane is. It would work in here. And then maybe raise the roof one. Just trying to think about this a little. And I'm not too concerned with keeping this in a chunk or anything like that. Minecraft has got a lot better. If it's a big multi-block, then I'll try and keep it in one chunk, but this isn't. These are all just single blocks. There we go. Then we'll just head all the way down to the other end. If you are just joining, welcome. I'm playing Monifactory, which is a modern Omnifactory, which is based around GregTech. It's going to be interesting. I'm just pretty much just chilling out, streaming while I play, and just having a good time. If you want to ask anything, just write in the live chat, and I'll try and get back to you. Alright. So this should be enough room for power. Nice. And then maybe we can put a log beam across. It's not too nice. Well, we'll have to find out a better style, or we can even put log beams here. Just keeping it simple right now. Some more. If we have more, that is. I'm just getting so much rubber logs right now. Alright. Got cobblestone. I'm just trashing cobblestone, really. There's no use for it. I have 2,000 of it sitting in a barrel over there. Yeah. When I zoom in like that, it activates all the waypoints. So I just have to go into the map and turn them all off. Usually keep home on this one up here. Okay. So we want the sugarcane farm to be around about here. And then we want it to be piped over to the dynamo that'll sit here, and then maybe a battery here, and then a conversion to GregTech power. Nice. Just have to remember how this works. It's pretty simple, actually. And there's an on-off switch, which is great. Where's our wrench? It's always good to pick those dynamos up with a wrench. That actually picks up with a wrench as well. The vacuum hopper, nice. And then we need at least 2 buckets here. We're just filling the rest. We don't need the water. And that'll break the sugar cane. Wonderful. And then, do we have a spade? We do. Could have probably done it with any tool, but, you know, spade's better. Yeah, there's a hole down here. But, we didn't know that. We're just hiding that down there. Pistons. Oh, shapeless. I think I can remember how this goes. It's not too complicated, the machine. And we did this down here, and we implement it downstairs. Did we get everything? Oh, we threw out the cobblestone, I think. Alright. So we have the snat here, and we do actually need the water next to it. Let me just think. Probably want these to be pointing forwards like that. Just make sure it's lit up. Just make sure it's the torch is sitting slightly nicer than that. Okay. So I think we actually want to move the snad over one to there, and then the water is going to go here, like so. Perfect. Put some tools away, and then the observer is going to sit on top, and then the redstone is going to be behind it. Making it kind of compact, even though I've almost got infinite space, but you know. There we go. And then redstone, like so. I don't actually think it goes out over the pistons like that. I'm going to cook up some stone, so it looks nice. If there's any, what is it, sugarcane left. And then we want the sugarcane barrel to sit there, and the vacuum hopper on top. And this is filtered to be just for sugarcane. So if I drop sugarcane, it'll only pick up sugarcane. Alright. Then down here, we want to have our redstone. And then maybe on this side, we want to have the clock pointing that way. And then maybe here. And then we need to turn this all the way down. Strength signal, yes. Then we can switch it off. Nice and easy. Awesome. I feel like I could make this more compact. Let's see. Might need some more redstone, which won't be difficult because we have a few pieces. Lots of stone to cover up the mistakes. You actually be at this level, and then like this. And the way this works is, yeah, you can kind of see how it works. There, that's better. It grows up, and then the observer observes that there's sugarcane in front of it. It lets out a redstone signal, and that opens the pistons, which then breaks the sugarcane. Then the vacuum hopper collects it, goes into the barrel with this puller upgrade. It does have a void upgrade, just to make sure that it doesn't overflow. There we go. Step 1. And then we want our dynamos to be here, and our water collector to be here. That is collecting water. Nice. And then we just need some pipes and some item pipes. We do have some pumps actually, and a conveyor in this chest over here, useful things chest. So we can do that relatively easily. Nice. And then the power will go at the top and head this way. Is it leadstone? No, conduit. It could also be, yeah, there are vibrant alloy, conductive iron. Okay, so we can make Ender IO conduits. Awesome. Because we have conductive iron, or we can make it at least. out of redstone and iron dust. And we can also make the conduit binder. It's just clay, gravel, and sand. So that, I think, is the plan. Let's just sort out the mess that I have here in my inventory. We do have barrels and things, so I can actually just show you what I was thinking. Like so. So these along the bottom, and these along the top. Need something to build off. There we go. And then the machine's in the middle. That is the plan. I have to see if that works. Probably will. Yeah, stone. Whatnot. And dusts and things over here. Half the stream is just me cleaning my inventory. That's it. Oh, that came from the one above. There we go. Or it could be these laser nodes, but I feel like this conductive iron is cheaper than laser nodes. Which is funny. It's just how it is. Let's see. We want you to go in there. We make some conductive iron. And we chuck you in here with some more fuel, which we now have down here. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And we split you half in there and half in there. Okay, I think we're going to take a quick break just now. It's going well, progressing. Moved into the base a little more. Made a whole new room in here. Cleaned up out here. Maybe need to clean up the area here. We'll have to see. Lots of rubber trees. That's awesome. That's so good. Anyway, so I think I'll take a quick break. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. And hang tight. See you then. Okay, and we are back. Sorry about that. Now let's get into the game. Here we have it. You know, some things just come up in life, you have to deal with them. Alright. Let's see what we are getting up to. Yeah, conductive iron. Oh, there was still some copper left? No, it's just stone. Alright. So we need to make this into wire. And that is, I believe, yeah, that's plate. Of course it is. Hope we get a lot of, hope we get 3. Yeah, we do. That's good. And then we need the wire cutters. Where did that just go? Oh, it went over here. It just completely disappears, and I found it was in this chest. Okay, that's something you have to watch out for. That was funny. Now we need sand, gravel, and clay. We might need to go and get some more sand, because we don't have... I've got a decent amount of that. Let's go 48 on each of these. And then half in here and half in there. We're going to need some more fuel for these guys. Beautiful. Let's take half of each of these and chuck it in a silver one. Yes. Okay, I think I need to go and get some more sand. Maybe not actually, maybe it's fine. We need to put it back here. Trying to stay organized is quite a task. Ah, beautiful. So much conduit binder and so many conductive iron. I'm not sure if this is actually the way I'll be moving power around. Oh, that was perfect. I should probably make a new one of those, or at least have it up here. And then we put this here, and then we put this on each side. Conductive iron conduits. Nice. And a good amount of them as well. 21, that's not bad at all. And a few more. 27. Now I need to find a way to store this. It might be with Ender IO. Should I just go full Ender IO with this? Basic capacitor, large multiple blanks that are TPS intensive substation for industrial energy storage. Okay, but maybe I can just make one of these. Tin, electrical steel ingot. That doesn't sound as easy as I want it to be. Electrical steel. How do you make electrical steel? Alloy smelt silicon with steel. Silicon dust. And you get silicon dust from asbestos? Asbestos. Let's see. I'm not sure if I can get that yet. Okay, maybe a different power storage. Redstone. We do have a redstone flux cell. Just takes electrum and an advanced capacitor. Okay, so that's gated by that. Let's see, what's the quest book say? Probably says just send it straight in here if you need a small bit of silver for this. Yes. Okay. Power generation, let's see. Oh, we're not quite here yet. But there are turbines. but there are also solar panels. Let's see, solar panel Mark 1. Looks relatively easy, and it provides 1 FE per tick. That sounds rubbish. And then we need Cupernickel, which we could probably get. Gets 2 FE, generates 2 FE per tick. And then the next 8, 32, 128. Okay, that's Lumion. That doesn't seem too far away actually. That's just in a low voltage assembler. Extract. Haven't actually used Ender IO cables. No, I can't speak. Haven't used Ender IO cables in 1.24, so this is fairly exciting. Keep it all bright for you. Okay. Power storage. Yeah, where are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that? Might not need it just yet. Charging batteries. Okay, low voltage. I think we just crack on with the next stage of this process. Actually, a lot of steel is going to be needed. Good job, we've got iron. Don't have much steel. Wrought iron. I think, yeah, steel is with steel dust, wrought iron dust. At the moment I can get away from that, the better. Then we need to chuck 8 in there. I know I'm using all my iron, but just what I need to do. I might go mining while this is processing. Shouldn't take long. I will need a new diamond pickaxe sometime soon. There we go, got enough stuff for that. Nice. Now let's see. If we turn on the GT veins, it does say that there's iron right underneath us. There's quite a lot of iron right underneath us. We are playing on peaceful. It is how this pack is designed to be played. Volume's a little loud for the music there. Just turning that down a little. You can head down here. Might actually turn one of those iron toggle waypoint 106 meters that way. Around about this level? A little further down? Yeah, around about this level. Now this is gonna break my pickaxe. There we go. But I brought it back up. I don't feel like this is cheating too much because I'm not mining up ore with Vein Miner. I'm just getting to the ore with the Vein Miner. I don't know. Again, I can choose myself. It's my own game. I can play it however I want. Always good just to light up caves. Just in case you do want to play on normal. Okay, it said that there was an iron vein along here somewhere. Down 6 meters. Okay. Let's see what I can find down here. They're not always correct, these vein markers. believe this one is not correct. I think I should be going towards a magnetite vein instead. Oh well. That happened. I could also be scanning with a scanner, but it's not entirely necessary. Lapis surface. Rock. Okay. Ooh, it's thunder and lightning outside. Or on the surface. Okay, well, let's look for a magnetite vein. Because I think that will be better. Nickel, lapis. They kind of overlap each other. Manganese. Magnetite. There we go. I think I might already have been to that one. We'll have to see. We'll see when we get there. I did get the cobblestone. Considering mining, but I can also see that my pickaxe is getting pretty low already. I do have a lot of diamonds though. That's not a huge problem. So I think I'll head back, make another pickaxe, and then head down again. I do have some backup hammers and things, but they're a little too valuable to just use. And I'm just going to turn off that iron vein, or remove it. Magnetite. I do have a magnetite vein there. I think that is the same one, actually. Yeah, it is. That's easy enough. I think I will sleep because it is raining, and that's just not so great. Alright. Morning. Let's just fill you up and then trust the rest. Oh, we did get a tiny pile of lapis. Nice. Whatever we can use that for, I'm not sure, except make it into normal pile of lapis. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, I only needed 2. Nice. Let's go looking for that magnetite. Vein again. I have been down to that one before, so it's no stress. Alright. Is this where I built a cobblestone tower? May have been. Oh no, I made an entrance here. I might just take the roof down 1 block so I can run down here easily. Nice. If you are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Monifactory that we're playing, and I'm currently looking for some iron in a magnetite vein, and that is right here. Nice. And I can use my vein miner. One further down, let's see. How does this go? I get rid of all the cobblestone at least. And if I do it on an ore, it gets rid of all the ores as well. I know, is that cheating? Is that cheating too much? Guess we just want to play the game. Do it for the stream. Do it for the viewers. And whatnot. Oh, it's getting pretty dark around here. Might just turn the video settings, the brightness up to... Where do we have the brightness? Here it is. Just so it's easier to see on YouTube, really. just be mining for a little while. You can just sit back and enjoy. Can chat a little in chat if you like. Well, there's no one in chat, so. Yeah, I expected that. My pickaxe would break. Let's see, am I picking up magnetite? Should maybe try and be a little better at picking up just magnetite. Like so. And I can do that with vein miner. Oh, I'm still on the fence with vein miner. What do you guys think? You think it's cheating? You think it's too cheating? And there's even gold ore. I needed some gold, actually. That is super good. 64 gold ore just off the bat like that. Excellent. Let's see, can I get 64 more? Yes, I can. It's being super generous to me today. Wow. Okay. And 7 more, I think that was. Let's get rid of all the cobblestone, because I don't need it, and the stone dust. Need stone dust in the future, but that's not just now. Oh, there's actually a hole right up there. Nice. And all my markers have been turned on. Waypoints have been turned on. Let's turn those off again. I'll keep on. Keep home on. Let's just keep collecting this. Shouldn't ever really mine under you. Pro tip. Don't mine straight down. So much of this gold ore, and we needed a lot of it. Okay, I've kind of given in to my intrusive thoughts and used vein mine a lot here. Hey, single player games. That's my excuse at least. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Nice. Let's go this way a little. Let's see what it can get me. That's much better. That's a much better balance of ore to cobblestone right there. Ah, that was the wrong ore. I guess it'll be useful in the future. Just now, it's not that useful. Okay, this is excellent. Oh, and there is also a spawner down here that I have been through. Yeah, I put a ton of cobblestone in here. I think my inventory had filled up or something like that. I don't know if it is cheating using the trash can. It is in the game, so if it's in the game, then it's probably fine, right? Okay, time to go home. Hopefully I can get out without needing a pickaxe. Let's see. He says. I think I can. I think my tunnel's right here. Nice. Well, that was amazing. Look at all that good stuff. Also a little flint as well. Always good to have. Remember to take a drink, stay hydrated. Nice. Let's get back to the base and process all these ores. I think I need to find a silver vein as well soon. Because... Oh yeah, this was a mine. We saw this last time. think it was full of copper, and now it's no longer full of copper. Yeah, I was saying something about silver, and I think it'd be a good idea to get some, because then I can upgrade my furnaces, and they go faster, and I can process quicker. And that is just good for everyone. It's less time waiting around, less time wasting time on the stream. So I think that is an all-around win. Magnetite, magnetite, magnetite. So this is iron. In there, and then copper, gold. Let's see. What comes after silver? Comes gold. Okay. We do have a bunch of silver actually, so I might just... Oh, I need a pickaxe. Every vanilla Minecraft player is like, oh my goodness, you're going through so many diamonds. Nah. Plenty more where they came from. Yeah, I get the experience out of them. I think it's just surrounded by silver. It is. And then, if I cook up some gold as well, just as the first thing, then I can upgrade all these to gold, and then I can upgrade them to diamonds, because I do actually have a bunch of diamonds that I can use on it. Let's see, over here we have some fuel. Let's just stock up, make sure they're not going to run out. Oh, and then we need to turn on the push-pull at the top. Nice. If we ever need any more sugarcane, we just say go. And yeah, that's quite a lot of sugarcane it gives us. Gold, gold. Lots of iron. Wrought iron as well, that's fantastic, that's the next thing we need. And conduit binder goes in useful stuff. Box. Raw magnetite. I don't quite need that just yet. Let's take these away and upgrade them into gold ones. Should have enough. Make sure we get the quest for that. And then diamond ones. We might be able to make obsidian as well. Okay, and what's the last one? Obsidian. It's 2 diamond. Okay. Not quite there yet. I don't actually know how fast these are. I've never used these. Let's just do some iron. Okay, that's pretty fast. Not bad at all. Haha. Let's just chuck you in there and get some more. Okay, that is... that's fast. We do have obsidian. 31 bits. Let's see, let's just do it in the inventory here. Okay, we could do it. We just need twice the amount of these furnaces. Let's see. Obsidian furnaces are slightly faster than diamond furnace, taking only 20 ticks to smelt an item, so a second. And are also blast proof. Nice. And these take 25. Might as well click the coins. Okay, well, that's our super smelter right there. Absolutely charging for it. Does it pull in? I do not believe it pulls in. Fuel input. So if I did something like this. Oops. You see behind the scenes? Nothing to see there. So if I did this. Okay, that would fill it with. Okay, let's get some more sugarcane going here. Okay, and then we just need to fill it with magnetite across the top too. Yeah, we can take this out of here and then Okay, that's pretty much automated right there with fuel. Can we do it with one more? I don't think so. And we just put gold in here. And then we have plenty of gold. 1, 2, 1, 2, nice. And then we might want to cover up. Yeah, marble, I think. That's what I've been using. Okay, well that's how that works. That's a lot of iron it's processing. That's good. I didn't use too many diamonds. Still got over 64. Not bad at all. Actually, we can take one of these and turn it into a obsidian furnace. Like that. Boom. And we pull and push. We put everything back to where it should be. That's fast. Oh, and you get netherite furnaces as well. But I'm pretty sure netherite comes from, oh, ancient debris. But we can't get to the nether just now, so I think it's crushed ancient debris. Oh! Looks like we can't do that. It might be in the atomic reconstruction. Which, yeah. We'll have to see. Or micro ominous mission. Okay, we got a lot from that. Wow. Okay, I think this is a little further ahead than where we are right now, so. Nice. Well, that is awesome. It is always better to have faster processing of ores. It'd be nice if I could double them, but I can't do that just now. Alright. We need a machine case. Oh yeah, we got our steel going, or wrought iron at least, and then we've got a bunch of coal. These can sit to the side for now. And then we want to use this guy. Might need to upgrade this guy to something. Let's do this for now. Steel dust. And put you in here. We need some stone. I think you can make a stone or a steel. You can steel mortar and pestle. Because I want to do this, and also the wrought iron, and then we get 60 of that stuff, and then we chuck it in this guy, and it'll be done in 60 seconds. It'll be done in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. Awesome. Then that makes plates, which we need 8 of. Should we make 2 of these machine hulls? Probably a good idea. What is in the middle? A wrench. Oh, we needed 8 anyway. Beautiful. Because it's 2 to 1. And then we need tin cable with steel plate and wrought iron plate on top of MV casing. So we have that. What cable do we have? Red alloy. I don't think I have any tin cable. So that'll be plates and then cables afterwards. Oh, and we need a wire cutter. Great. Should we make a steel wire cutter? Probably a good idea. Let's see, you need rods, wire cutter. Oh, with a space. There we go. Steel. stainless steel, just steel, please. Thank you. Then we need 3 rods, and that's 1, 2, 3 of those with a saw. Is it not? No, with a file. Yes. Oh, and then it's with the saw to get the bolts, and then it's with the file again to get the screw. Welcome to Great Tech. And then these guys, and then that should be like that. Wonderful. Now we have some steel wire cutters. We are taking up a little. Tin plates. There we go. I might do just 1 more because it is divided by 3. Rubber plates should be here. What's in here? Steel bolts. Oh, but that's for the next thing. 1 more ingot. There we go. And then the wire cutters. And then these guys get put across like that with, is it just simply, it's just simple like that. Nice. And then, oh, we've done that guy. This guy is red alloy and also tin, so I'm glad I did more than that. With steel plate and wrought iron plate. Do we have some steel and do we have some wrought iron? I might just chuck a stack of this in again. Be done just over. Yeah, you're doing good. Doing a good job. Do we need more fuel? Oh, it uses a lot of fuel. But this guy's working away. It's like 2,000 sitting here. Should be enough for now. Alright. Wrought iron. Should be plenty here. Yes. I only need a few of these. But we also need a steel plate as well. That should get us the low voltage machine hull. Is that a quest? It is somewhere. Or is it in here? No. It is a quest. Is it in progression? Should be here. Or somewhere around here. Anyway. Or, yeah. And then we need the power converter, which takes red alloy. Oh, we just need the circuits, which should be right there. There we go, power converter. Finally, I hear you say. Unlike RF power, which is safe to transport in any conduit, EU power requires caution. Yes. Generates, for example, you must use 4 times cable for a 4 amp converter and 16 times cable for a 16 slot battery buffer. That makes sense. Yes. Check. Now that you have everything you need to power your machines, it is time to put it all together. Nice. Your steam dynamo needs burnable fuel like coal and water. It will output RF power through the excitation coil, the red bit at the top. Yeah. Yes. Nice. Well, we'll be going through all the good stuff. Let's set this up, and then I think I will call it a day. But been doing some good stuff. Let's see. No, we can't have the power cable on top. And then this guy can go here. And it looks like it's pretty happy. And then we just need to put this next door. Okay, simple setup. Very, very, very simple setup. And then the wire comes out to this side, and will travel along here, and then go along the back of the machines that are sitting here. That is the plan. Nice. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to call it there. So we've got some good things done. Moved into the base here with the sugarcane farm. Got power going into EU, which is absolutely fantastic. Next time we'll get the machines going. Got some of our furnaces upgraded and automated. Manually automated. But that makes things a lot easier. I'm just going to chuck another one of these in here for wrought iron. And we need to upgrade this diamond furnace to a cobblestone one in the future, but apart from that, without mining over in our magnetite mine, we're still in a little hole in the wall here, but that's okay. Awesome. Well, if you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed watching the VOD in the future, hello to the future, drop a like, it always helps. And apart from that, I think I'm going to wish you a very good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.